Hello, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to another episode of TEW2020 Predicts here. There's a reason which we use the magic board that is TEW Total Extreme Wrestling 2020 to look into the future of one upcoming promising superstar's career to see what is to come, and today is a superstar that I actually am quite surprised I haven't already done. One of the most, if not the, honestly, really most promising superstars, which that feels like an understatement because it's not just promising, he's also just very good right now, isn't he? And I'm of course talking about MJF, the man who's better than you and who knows it. MJF currently with AEW, his AEW career may be up in the air, but then again, he's just appeared on Dynamite talking about the stuff that's been going on behind the scenes, so is it a work, is it a shoot? Well, it's definitely a work at this point, so fair enough to the lad if he's getting a buttload more money. Good on him. But what is to come here? Contract-wise, AEW contract expires in 5 years? Strange. I'm pretty sure I manually set that to end January... When is it? January 2024, but expires in 5 years now, I guess. So, he's got his AEW contract, and he's got a bit of time on it, but when it runs out, what will he do? Will he jump ship to WWE? Will he choose to stay in AEW? Will Tony Khan actually give him, more money and world titles and all of that? Or will he be jumping shop to the big dub? I think we should just go find out. So, without further ado, let's simulate forward to the end of the career, or as close as possible, of MJF, and let's see how he gets on. Does he stay in AEW? Does he go to WWE? Does he go somewhere else? Does he say, you know what, I'm going to go New Japan? Let's go find out, eh? So without further ado, let's simulate forward and see what is to come in the career of MJF. And here we are, Monday, week 1, February 2058. Mickey James has sadly passed away. Leroy Robinson's just won back his Universal Championship. And, let's just say that usually when I do these, I get close or close-abouts to someone retiring. And this time, I might missed him a bit. And I say that quite largely because MJF is dead. Yep, he passed away April 2057. So I missed his death by about a year, and I missed his retirement by about 4. So I was quite off this time. But MJF, if you want just a quick rundown of his career, he stayed with AEW until 2037, where I'm just going to be honest with you, I think they went out of business again, which, if you've watched a single episode of the series, will not surprise you. Tony Khan is terrible with money. So then he left AEW, and he didn't go straight to WWE, by the way. He went to NWA, he went to Defy, he went to Defy quite a bit, because his exclusive written contract, so Defy was his main show, before signing with WWE in 2039, leaving Defy, joining WWE, where he stayed from 2039 to the end of his career in 2054. So 15 years with WWE, and about 20 odd years with AEW. So the majority of career with AEW, and then with WWE. Dead now. R.I.P. Maxwell. A good run still, nonetheless, I assume. Let's have a look at his titles. In AEW, a 2-time TNT champ, 1-time tag, and 4 world titles. In order, his first title was the world tag title in 2024. No, it wasn't. His first title was the world title in 2022. An early one, May to December, so 7 months, 9 defenses. Then his world tag title with Miro, or team, July to November, for about 4 months. And then he had another world title reign, May 2029 to December 2029, about 7 months. Before his first TNT title reign, March 2030 to June 2030, 3 months, a bit of a short one. Another world title reign, November 2030 to September 2031, longer, about 8 months. Then another TNT title reign, May to September 2033, before a final world title reign, 2034, March to September. Winning all the possible gold in AEW, but 4-time world champion. He went to Defy, and he won the Defy Super 8 XGP, which is a tournament, so, not much to say about that one. And then eventually found his way to WWE, where he found quite a lot of success. He was a 2-time Money in the Bank winner, 2046 and 2047. He was a 5-time Royal Rumble winner, 2042, 2043, 2046, 2047, 2051. So he won it back-to-back years twice, and then he won it again. And he's a 7-time Tag Champ, 2 Raw and 5 SmackDown. Winning those tag titles with Austin David, Carl Turnbull, The Fiend, Ricky Starks, Jacob Fatu, Tommy Michaels, and Ronnie Levesque. I'm not going to remember all those names, but The Fiend we know, and we know Ricky Starks and Jacob Fatu. And if I can remember them, we'll try and look at who the reincarnations of who these guys are as well. He's a 3-time world champ, 2 Universals, his first in June 2044 to November 2044, so a reasonably long reign for WWE. They don't tend to have super long reigns. Then a WWE title reign in October 2049 to March 2050 to Mania, pretty much. And then another Universal, October 2051 to April 2052. So he went to WWE pretty late in the day, but I mean, 5 Royal Rumbles for God's sake, 2 Money in the Bank, 7 tag teams, 3 world titles, killed it in AEW, killed it in WWE, 3-time Wrestler of the Year, 2-time Veteran Wrestler of the Year, Manager of the Year on occasion, because of course, he's in the WWE and AEW Hall of Fames, he's in the Hall of Immortals. I mean, yeah, God. Power 500 wise, 135, 22, 26, 11, 11, 10, 2, 9, 4, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1. So for this 6-year stretch, he was the best wrestler in the year, 7-year stretch. He was the best wrestler in the world 3 times, and the second best wrestler in the world 4 times. And they started to go down a bit, 9, 8, 8, 7. So not too far down, a bit more though. Then 28, 50, 53, 49, 64, 35, 20, 13, 27, 50, 16, 22. Back up to 5 to 8. 23, 32. So throughout his career here, the lowest he ever was 135 in year 1, but that's not in the experiment. During the experiment, would have been the 64 in 2043, which is still just really high, isn't it? MJF, he's had a great career, and based on his matches, you can tell why. Average rating of 81, 926 wins, 330 losses, so a very positive record, 1,256 matches, I want to say, 926 wins, vast majority, highest rating of a 100, so let's just try and get an example of MJF hitting that 100, comes quite early, yep, go back to 2034 to his time in AEW, never quite hit with WWE, but in AEW he's hit it multiple times, including at All Out in 2034, Darby Allin defeated MJF, Christian Casanova, Carmelo Hayes, and Ricky Starks for the AEW World title. What a fatal 4-way that would be. Darby Allin coming out on top and getting that 100. MJF putting a performance of 99. Darby Allin with 100. 87 Starks. 71 Christian Casanova. Beautiful. MJF. What a career he's had. Time in AEW. And where we'll check, but they've definitely gone out of business. And then time with WWE. Dominated in AEW. Dominated in WWE. In both of their Hall of Fames. He's passed now, but what a career he had before he did pass. And we'll just do the standard check. It seems inevitable at this point. AEW out of business because of money problems. It's usually because of money problems. Tony Khan cannot keep this ship afloat. I'm just going to take a minute. Come on. Mounting financial problems. Yep, Tony Khan ran AEW out of business again. This man cannot control his money. AEW is ran by Matt Gibson. Okay, fair enough for you. Okay. God. I wanted to look at the Rumble, first of all. Did anyone win it as much as MJF? He's a 5-time winner. Alex Berrick's a 6-time winner, so you know someone definitely did. Alex Berrick is this guy. I'm not very good with faces, so if you recognise him, let me know in the comments down below who he is the reincarnation of. Whilst... yeah. God, MJF. His career. What do you think of MJF's career? I mean, I think he's had a pretty solid career. Time in AEW and time in WWE. Dominating both of them to the extent that he's in both of their Hall of Fames. AEW winning all the possible titles. 2 TNT, 1 tag team, 4 world titles. And he probably would have stayed there even longer if they didn't go out of business. But then he went WWE. 2 Money in the Banks. 5 Rumbles. Including 2046, 2047. He won both the Rumble and Money in the Bank in 2 consecutive years. 7-time tag team champion, including with The Fiend, which is just a crazy tag team, and a 3-time world champion, 2 Universal, 1 WWE, a 3-time Wrestler of the Year, a Manager of the Year, because MJF as a manager would be pretty amazing. What is there to say? I mean, he retired in 2055 and he won Manager of the Year in that first year, so what else is there to say? MJF, an incredible, incredible career, in my opinion. But it doesn't matter what I think, it matters what you think. So let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of the career of MJF here? Here is his titles once again, achievements, incredible. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Let me know any experiments you'd like to see done, or any superstars you would like to see me look into the magic 8 ball that is TEW Extreme Wrestling 2020 and look at what is to come in their career. And whilst you're down there, why don't you leave a like and subscribe for more if you've enjoyed. I hope you have. And as always, I just want to say thank you for watching.